Hi, I'm Cindy Bates, Vice President of Microsoft's U.S. Small and Mid-Sized Business Group. Welcome back for Day 4 of National Small Business Week. Today, we turn our attention to veterans. First and foremost, on behalf of my whole team, I want to thank you for your service. Veteran-owned businesses have a tremendously positive impact on our economy as they find new ways to contribute to our country following military service. At present, 1 in 10 small companies is created by a veteran, and about 20% of small business employees work for veteran-owned businesses. Let's tune into the interviews from Melanie Gass to learn more.
I'm here with Phil Randazzo from American Dream U. And Phil, I know you as the place to go for veterans, but can you share a little about yourself and your company?
Yeah, sure. So first, I'm not a veteran. I've proudly worked with the military community for the last 13 years. We're a private foundation, 501c3, so everything that's on our site is completely free to that group, to the military organization and spouses.
No, that's great. And I know that you work a lot, of course, with veterans and also with small businesses. Are you seeing any trends for veterans specific to small business?
Yeah, probably the biggest trend we're seeing right now is in the tech field. Even just a handful of years ago, to get into the tech business, whether it was mobile apps or any type of tech company, either it was very difficult to get your hands on the software or very expensive, but now with coding certificates and online classes and the availability to start a tech company relatively inexpensive, kind of a lean startup method, we're seeing a really exciting trend in the tech field.
That's super exciting to hear. Great news that tech is an important opportunity for our veterans specific to small business. Thanks for that. Now, to shift gears for a moment, are there any tips that you can give a veteran that might be starting a small business or is currently in a small business today?
Yeah, probably, a great tip would be to, if you do have an idea and you're thinking about opening up a small business, definitely test out your idea and see if there's a market for it. We're seeing a lot of people, not just in the military, but work with other small businesses. They think they have this great product or service, and then when they, kind of build it, no one comes. So we highly encourage those in the military, while they're still in the military, to kind of test their idea and make sure they have a good MVP before they go out and start spending money on it.
Great tip and words of wisdom. And just to close, I know you've got a very special project that you've been working on known as Mission Next. Can you share with our audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I was very fortunate to interview over 80 successful veteran entrepreneurs and business leaders, from Steve Blank, who's taken 8 companies public, to the second winner of The Apprentice, to the founder of Make-A-Wish, to the founder of RangerUp.com, and just all these veterans share their insights on what made their transition a success, and not all of them were full of successes. They were actually full of a whole bunch of disappointments and failures, and what they did with those. And I think it's a great, well-written book, very inspirational, along with all the recordings of the interviews, and it's 100% free at missionnextbook.com.
And I'm here with Cindy Mason. Thank you so much for being with us today. I know you own a technology company that works with government. Could you share an overview of who you are and about your organization?
I'm originally from Peru, and I migrated to the U.S. at the age of 10. At 18, I joined the United States Marine Corps, and I served during Desert Storm. After my military service, I graduated from the University of California, Irvine, with a bachelor's in electrical engineering. I think the combination of my military service and my engineering afforded me the perfect avenue to work in radio communications. I subsequently spent 13 years with Motorola Solutions as a senior engineer. It's interesting sort of how all of my background afforded me a great opportunity to start my own business. My company, Synergy Professional Systems, kind of drew from all those strengths that I gained from each part of my life. Synergy focuses on selling information technology and radio communication systems to the U.S. federal government. My background as a veteran, as an engineer, added a lot of value to our customers, being the federal government.
What would you find that your greatest success is as a small business owner?
I would have to say that my biggest success is my family and my business. Starting and growing a small business is really a lot of work, but I'm very happy that I've been blessed to both grow my company and still make time for my family. I have 4 children that I'm very proud of. My oldest daughter was an intern at the U.S. House of Representatives and now currently works for Synergy, our company. My son is an Eagle Scout and is in college with a goal to work in communications like me. My middle daughter is an avid dancer, accomplished artist, and softball player. And my youngest, my 18-month-old, is really kind of the light of my day. What I really have learned along the way is to surround myself by extremely knowledgeable people and to listen to their expertise. I think it is very equally as important to have a supportive infrastructure at home as for me personally. Without having my husband and his support, Synergy really would not exist, nor it would be the success that it is today.
If we were to take a look at a favorite resource that you might have as a small business owner, is there a resource that you'd be able to share with our audience today?
We're huge on technology and using technology as the company that we are. 2 things have really been indispensable to us. One of them is RingCentral and Office 365. We have the same struggles as large IT companies, right? With the struggles in technology and the use of certain applications. These tools, RingCentral and Office 365, really give us a very simple and reliable cloud-based platform to run our business. RingCentral is our hosted cloud telephone platform that works flawlessly with both our employees at different locations, along with our field sales staff. Microsoft hosted Office 365 platform gives us all the power of Exchange. We've got SharePoint, OneDrive, and of course all the Office applications without us having to manage servers on site, and gives us the mobility that we desperately need as both a field organization and an organization that works from different types of offices.
Thanks, Melanie, and to all of you for watching. Come back tomorrow for a conversation about immigrant entrepreneurs and the great stories of success that follow a new chapter of life in the U.S.